What's going on, YouTube? My name is Jake Peffer. I'm joined by my sister,
Christina Cunningham.
and this is going to be the intro video to our new channel, Adventures in Theme Parking, where we're going to talk about theme parks, rides, attractions, all kinds of good stuff involved with all different kinds of theme parks. Basically, with this video, we're just going to kind of tell you a little bit about ourselves, what we plan to do overall with the channel on a weekly basis, and kind of go from there. So let's get into it. So once a week, we plan on doing highlighting a specific ride from a specific theme park each week. We're going to talk about it, review it, kind of give a full breakdown of it, things we like, things we don't like about it. And when we have the opportunity to go to theme parks, then we will do little videos at the parks, tours, showcasing different rides, attractions, food places, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, it's going to be very exciting. If you're into theme parks, roller coasters, thrill rides, any of that kind of stuff, this is definitely going to be a channel you're going to want to check out and subscribe to, because we are going to get into it pretty in depth and do some of that stuff. But yeah, we'll kind of talk a little bit about ourselves and our how we feel about theme parks and what we like and whatnot. Christina, why don't you go first?
All right, but yeah, so I am Christina. I'm about to turn the big 3-0 in a couple months, so yay me. But I know from just us growing up, we always went to the Universal parks and everything like that, and with Disney kind of sprinkled in every once in a while. But I know I tend to feel more of a Universal person, mainly just because I feel like that's where we spent majority of our time. Although I'm slowly kind of getting back into the Disney parks since I was able to go a couple earlier this year. So definitely making me want to venture more into all the other theme parks and everything, especially in the Orlando area, since that's where at least for me and you spent a good chunk of time throughout growing up and everything, and even as adults now and all that. So I guess that's what piqued my interest in the fact that we literally just got back from Universal too. So that I've been fortunate enough to be able to kind of go a little bit more over the past year. So um yeah, so it's just kind of nice to be able to kind of get away to parks and all that, even if I've been 1,000 times. So it's just kind of nice to see new rides that have come over the past because there was a huge chunk of time where I was able to go, so it was kind of nice to see improvements and new things and all that during that period of time of not being able to go. So yeah.
Yeah, I hear you on that. So she didn't mention it, but we both live in Georgia, not too far outside of Atlanta. So growing up, we went to Six Flags over Georgia, and we took a lot of trips down to Orlando to go to Disney and Universal. So when it comes to rides and attractions that we talk about, it's probably going to be very heavy on the Universal Islands of Adventure, Disney parks and whatnot. But we do live in fairly close proximity to three parks that are here in Georgia. Like I mentioned, Six Flags over Georgia. There's also Fun Spot Atlanta, which we haven't had the chance to go to yet, but hopefully going to make the trip out to there here soon, especially with that new roller coaster that they have out. There's also Wild Adventures, which is in Valdosta, Georgia, which is about 3.5, 4 hours away from where we live. We've never been there, but again, plan on hopefully making a trip out there at some point. And depending on how well this channel does, we hope to make trips out to other places. We have a lot of other theme parks that are in the surrounding areas of us. There's Carowinds and it's either South Carolina or North Carolina. I can't remember. It's in Charlotte, so whichever. Charlotte's in South Carolina, right?
I think that's north.
Okay. Either way,
That
Carowinds.
geography.
Yeah. Dollywood, which we actually went to last year, which is up in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area in Tennessee. Um, we've never been to Busch Gardens, but that's not too far away from Tampa. What's in Tampa? Excuse me. It's not too far away from Orlando, so that could be something that we might try to hit up at some point as well. And I've been kind of doing some research on different parks and things like that. So, like I said, if this channel ends up doing well enough, hopefully we can make trips out to that and get a chance to showcase some of those places. When it comes to talking about rides and everything, like I said, we're going to pick a specific ride from a specific park every week, do a review on it. We're going to have a rating scale 0 to 5. Basically, it's going to be, how many thrills did we get out of this ride? So you might hear us say 4 out of 5 thrills, and that's what we rate the ride. Obviously, the higher the number, the better we think the ride is. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be on the lookout for more reviews and videos about rides and everything like that. Our plan is to probably have our reviews on each ride come out every Monday. That's always subject to change, but for the foreseeable future, look out for us on Mondays. That's when we'll post a video talking about a specific ride and kind of go from there. So yeah, that's about it for me. Christina, you have anything else to add before we get out of here?
I don't think so at the moment.
All right. Well, we'll see you in our next video. So be on the lookout for that and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Peace.